Hey everybody, this is Troy, Roadside RC. We are out here today with the DR10 drag car. We're going to do some testing of gearing. I have the stock gear and I have a couple other pinions that I'm going to throw at it just to see like what kind of a difference does it make. We're going to be using our GNSS performance analyzer in order to actually see real world data, what the difference is behind them. So let's get out there. There's going to put 3 passes down. I'm going to do a 3-second burnout, hit the go button on the GNS, make a pass. I'm going to do that 3 times for each gear and we're going to see what happens. All right, now running these first 3 passes, stock pinion, at a 3.4, a 3.3, and another 3.4. All of them peak acceleration. That's one thing I was curious about. Peak acceleration is right at 0.8 to 0.6 seconds, somewhere in that range, maybe about 0.8 every time. And so what I'm going to curious with is get a new gear in there, bigger pinion gear in there. What does that, how does that change that overall curve? How does that change that overall profile? You can definitely see my guess as to what's happening here, if I can see if I'm right, is you see the acceleration and then the drop off. Well, that's me running out of gear. If I still had more gear, it would keep going. You know, that acceleration curve, maybe it flattens a little bit, but it goes for longer. I don't know. We're gonna find out and see, but you can definitely tell that like there at the end, I am losing acceleration down there at the end. I am way out of gear by the time this thing is done, aren't I? So I'm gonna keep looking at it. We're gonna see what we can do. We have now jumped up to a 22 tooth pinion. All right, and jumping to the 22 tooth, I immediately gained some pretty significant mile an hour and dropped some time. So 3.3, 3.3 again, and a 3.25. So 3.25, 2 3.31s back to back. You can see they were different. They're different acceleration curve profiles there, but I ran 2 3.3s back to back at 43 miles an hour, and a 3.2 at 42. So man, that's pretty cool with just swapping, going from the, what was it, 19 to 22. So let's put a different gear in there and see what happens. We are now looking at 2269 gearing. Okay, so I don't fully get it, but like all of a sudden the wind has picked up a little bit, and now every time I get about half track or so, the car just is wheeling and blowing over 2 times in a row now, just utter blowover, sliding on the roof. I'm guessing it's the wind catching the body. It's pretty good gusts of wind, so I'm gonna try a couple times without the body, which is gonna throw a variable in it, which sucks, but I'm gonna try a couple times without it and see what it does. Okay, so preliminary look shows that yes, stepping up the gearing now all the way to 2269 is still continuing to make the car faster. I am now matching my best ever ET with even a higher mile an hour. Now, just for the giggles of it, we went all the way from the 2269. The next biggest bigger pinion I had was a 32, so from 22 to 32. Now I could have gone with an independent in between gear ratio, but I had to change the spur out too, so I got lazy. So what we're doing is we're going from 2269, which is a 3.13 gear ratio. We're gonna go all the way to 3269, which is a 2.15. This is gonna be bad. Feel sorry for my battery and my ESC, I think is what you should do right now. Let's see what this thing's gonna do. Thing feels like it has some power. So officially broke into the 50-mile-an-hour club with that, but it looks like that is a one run and charge kind of a situation, because every time I ran after that first run, just ESC is toasty hot, motor's warm, and it looks like it just drains the battery hard, you know. And so we're getting into that situation where, is my ESC strong enough? Is my battery, is it strong enough, you know, kind of thing. All right folks, so that's it. I was gonna throw one more set of gears at the car. I had a 39 tooth pinion, so I was gonna go from 3269 to 3969, but here's the problem. Even with that small spur, the can can't physically get far enough away. I even opened up the holes on the motor mount, but the can actually hits the back of the motor guard and the wheelie bar mount, so like I can't physically get any bigger in there. The whole point of this video was all around, you've got to do gearing testing. Your car is going to be different than everybody else's car. You can't just go taking somebody on the internet's word for what gearing makes your car fast. And so, you know, hey, I had to come out here, I have to test myself. Obviously there's still some more. I think the car still has a lot more in it. I think there's still more speed to be had, but you know, hey, we got over the 50-mile-an-hour mark. That's a first step. I think there's more to be done, maybe some more tweaks still with gearing, suspension setup, everything. But the point, you got to get out there, you got to test yourself, buy the pinions, go out there, find yourself a test spot and try it. So I hope this video was useful for you. If it was, really, I do appreciate letting me know down in the comments. If you're running a DR10, you know, let me know what your setup is. I'd love to hear it. I always love hearing everybody else's ideas. So thank you for all the time that you've spent watching. I really do appreciate it. Come over here, watch some of the other videos that we have going on, maybe some 615 TN drag stuff, maybe something else that we have going. So thank you very much, and we will talk to you next time. Goodbye.